Alrighty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome one and all. My name is Michael. I'm the Deadly Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder: Curse of the Crimson Throne, a Pathfinder first edition adventure which features these lovely and amazing people. It's a second edition adventure. No, it's a first edition adventure converted to Pathfinder second edition. There we go. I nailed it. Featuring these wonderful and amazing people who are my Patreons, who love and support the channel and come out of the woodworks to come play games with me. So guys, say hello to the folks at home.
Hello, folks.
Hello.
Look at all their smiling faces. Well, it's good to see you all, and again, a Merry Seasonsmas to you all. I can't wait to dive into today's game, but before we do, let's take a moment to thank the people that have brought us here and allow us to continue making these cool, fun, and amazing sessions, starting with none other than Hero Forge for the amazing artwork you can see on screen and the art used to display my characters who are not on camera. This is not only an amazing way to embody your characters and put yourself in a situation in which you can show and create these amazing characters, but you've also got the ability to print them into these cool, bespoke 3D miniatures that you can have for your game table. So yeah, go and check out Hero Forge. Go and get some minis, and yeah, have a great time. It's a lot of fun. Also, let me know if I am a little quieter. I have put it up a little bit, but it's been just a little quiet. That's all. I can also move my microphone a little closer, but there you go. Okay. Then, of course, we have Sirenscape for the wonderful sound effects that you'll hear over the course of the game. Sound effects that are not only single-use abilities, such as, for example, the sound of someone throwing spears across the room, or the sound of squishing. But also amazing ambiences as well that allow you to plunge your character into amazing, spooky, and creepy sessions, or maybe heroic and romantic sessions. All of these are at the touch of a button that allows you to access one of the most robust soundboards out there for TTRPG gaming. And adventures such as Curse of the Crimson Throne are available for purchase, so you can actually have pre-built sound sets for particular adventures as well. So there you go. Yay! Then last but not least, we have our VTT of choice, Fantasy Grounds, which of course is the app, the stuff, the map, the dice, all this stuff. Why are people rolling before we've even started? I'm just gonna
Ro was testing out their
Yeah.
new computer stuff.
All right, yeah, fair enough.
And I was testing my luck. Oh, I'm echoing
look,
again.
every session you come and you sit down, you test your luck, mate. So, there you go. Now, how threatening was that? See, I love Australia. Australia's amazing. We can threaten people with like the funniest shit. No, I kid.
Like a spider. Like
spider.
a really giant spider.
Yeah, a really giant spider. Sure. Anyway, so YouTube is screaming while Dag is sort of quiet. Oh, that's kind of weird. Okay. I'm just gonna turn. All right, players, can you just say something real quick? Everyone, just blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh,
Thank you.
God.
Perfect.
Oh, echo.
All right, done. Cool. That should work. Okay, now, well, yeah, that's the best I'm gonna get it. Anyway, like I said, we are here. We're playing games. We're going to be doing some cool stuff. But before we kick off, we, of course, need to hear from our lovely players, because no game is complete without a group of amazing adventurers to go and embark on these quests in order to save the world and do all the cool stuff. So let's start introductions with none other than an amazing new character, probably the newest member of our group of adventurers, Unak, played by Marcus the Storyteller.
Yep. Hello, I'm Marcus. I'm playing Unak. He is an orc dragon hunting barbarian who wears heavy armor. He favors the spear because it is just a very easy weapon to use. And he is a dragon instinct barbarian, which lets him channel the power of a green dragon. And he, like everybody else, is in a lot of a lot of pain right now.
All right.
And hello, Lord Bones. Actually, Agnes, and yeah, that's Echo. Okay. Agnes, who is a psychic, and she's come out on this adventure to try and, well, originally it was just to make the city safe for her daughter, who lives there, obviously with her as well, and she wanted the city safe for herself, and then she's ended up in this haunted castle somewhere in the middle of the desert, and that's just how things go. But you know what? We'll do this, all for a sword, and it did with a fisherman, maybe.
I am Raikon playing the Kitsune Druid Dante. Sorry, the echo is very distracting.
Who's echoing?
It's when everyone's been
Everybody.
talking.
Oh, everyone's echoing?
Yeah.
Oh, one moment. All right, how about now?
How about now? Okay, there we go. Oh, never mind.
Oh, interesting. Okay, how about now?
Let's see. How about now? Seems to be working at the moment.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, I am Raikon playing the Kitsune Druid Dante. I hear it popping up just ever so quietly.
Okay, you know what? Give me 2 shakes and I will fix it for you guys. Okay, try now. Say something. Hello? Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay, try to say something now. Was that
Now
too
I hear
loud?
you echoing.
Oh, I'm echoing?
Yeah, it's all echoing again.
Okay, I'm just gonna do that.
Alright, so, again, I am Raikon playing Dante, the Kitsune Druid from the local forest of Corvosa, having traveled quite a bit, trying to make sure the party stays alive. That's been a struggle past couple sessions.
You know, the inflections of your conversation implied that there was slightly more to that.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm just wondering if you're done or not.
Yeah, no, I was done.
Very well.
Hello, I am Cass. I am playing Alizaro, the bird swashbuckler. She's in a lot of pain. She's got some weird stuff happening with sand and mummies and all sorts of shenanigans. And for the first time in her short existence of actually having a conscience and thinking with more than just an animal brain, she's learning what feelings are. How much she's going to learn is yet to be determined. But yeah, just happy to be here.
Yay! All right. And not appearing in the episode is, of course, our dear friend Mally, who plays the role of Holly, the fairy Asmodean. We wish Mally all the best and hope that she can return sometime soon. We miss her. Yay. All right, now before we kick off, guys, we have one last person to thank, or people to thank, should I say, and that is, of course, the lovely and incredible audience members who come time after time in order to help us out and play and have fun and enjoy themselves. Guys, thank you so much for being here. As such, we invite you behind the GM screen in order to play around with us, have a little bit of fun, and, support your friend Dag at the same time. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points that can be used at any point in time for things like insight bonuses, inspiration, divine healing, divine intervention, tons and tons and tons of cool stuff. And you got them just from watching. Subscribers get to earn channel points a little bit quicker. So if you are a subscriber, hey, there you go. Then we have our lovely and amazing reward system that you guys can use in order to help support Dag in his Dagmas present venture, which we are really, really close. We are 93% of the way through it, which is very, very surprising. But yeah, hey, look, ultimately, any extras that you want to throw Dag's way, it's always appreciated, always super appreciated. But yeah, Dagmas present is Dag saving up for a very expensive board game which he's had his eye on for quite a while. It's the Marvel Zombicide game, which comes with like a whole bunch of bells and whistles. And if I do manage to get it, I will do an unboxing so that you guys can see all the cool goodies that you guys bought me for Christmas. So yeah. Now, these monetary donations have a little bit more of oomph when it comes to the game. Yeah, so let me go through those. First of all, for $5, you can donate to get a hero point, which are these little red marks you can see next to my players. The hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for nonsense that isn't in the rules, or have the players roll with advantage. Alternatively, that $5 can go to a purple mark for me, which is a jinx point that can be used to make hero points negated, make bad guys roll with advantage, or have just sort of a minor complication happen. For $10, I will draw from one of two decks of cards, either the deck of Heroic Actions, which gives a hero point and a special power to a player of your choosing, or the deck of Plot Twists, which is a series of plot twists and flashbacks that are used as story prompts in order to keep me on my toes and add a bunch of story stuff to the game. It also means that the game isn't just a regurgitation of an adventure module, but we have a lot of stuff that you guys in the audience can do to shake things up a little bit. So yeah, there you go. Then for $20, you can donate to give someone the coveted golden natural 20, which is, of course, as the name implies, a natural 20. Because sometimes shit just needs to work, and pardon me. But that's how we do it. For $50, you can provide a magic item to a player of your choosing. This can be a homebrew item you design. You can ask me to design a item, or you can give them an item from their wish list. I believe we have a $50 donation already from Schooly Eye, who has offered a $50 magic item for your gear set for Alizaro. So, Alizaro, have you received any pieces of a gear set yet?
No.
No. Okay. Well, this would be the first piece of your gear set then. Let's see. Swashbuckler. You've got mobility. You've got that. Ooh, okay, I've got a good one, actually. Do you have a cloak on your character, by any chance?
No, I do not have a cloak.
Very well. I am going to give you the cloak of the feather token. All right. You don't have it just yet, but you will find it. But please write it down in your inventory or add it to your inventory. It's called the Cloak of the Feather Token. And what it does is... for the purposes of the session, obviously it's not going to help you too much on its own, but it will give you the permanent effect of slow fall, no matter what situation you happen to be in, even if you get knocked out. Second is every piece of the set that you get will allow you to, at will, pluck a feather from the cloak and use it as a feather token. The first feather token you have is a feather token of rope. So when you pluck a feather, you can then whip it to extend it up to a 50-foot length of rope. Now, once you use that ability again, the first feather token will disappear. So you can't just make infinite rope. But ultimately, you can, at any point in time, just, as a swift action, pull out a 50-foot rope.
Summon rope.
And then you'll get more stuff later on, ranging from a boat to actually being able to give an ally wings to a whole bunch of cool stuff. So yeah. All right. So we have Cloak of the Feather Token. thank you very much, Schooly Eye, for that. Now, if you do also wish to donate to the $50 reward and you don't feel like helping the players, you can also use it to increase the difficulty of a challenge, making a boss buffed, which means the encounter is more difficult, the stakes are higher, the terrain is more difficult. It's a big, massive increase to the difficulty of the challenge the group is facing, which, let's face it, with the amount of danger they're currently in, I guess we'll have to see what happens if that happens. So, yeah. And then lastly, we have our $100 secret menu item. The $100 secret menu item is always a massive and incredible boost to the game. It is something that changes the scope of what is going on and how things handle. Quite simply this. The $100 secret menu item, our heroes are going to be heading into Gug-infested territories for reasons they do not yet understand. At present, the Gugs are pure enemies, absolute and utterly pure enemies. However, for the $100 secret menu item, I will allow our heroes to bypass the Gugs and instead earn a boon from them. So I repeat that. They will not only bypass the Gugs as an encounter, but they'll receive a boon. The boon that they will receive will be a belt that will allow them to grow a second pair of functional arms. Well, they're kind of magic arms, but they will be an entirely second pair of arms. It'll be a Gug belt. So there you go. That is our secret menu item. Cool. All right. Well, I think that covers everything. So, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Matt has come in with a $10 tip. Matt, what would you like to spend your $10 on? Right now, you can buy a hero point for Alizaro and give me some stuff. Or you can get a heroic action. Or you can get a plot twist. What do you want to do, Matt? Tell me your dreams. Tell me your hopes.
I feel like Dag's all plot twisted out.
I can plot twist. I mean, I just don't know how much the deck can handle.
Yeah. So how many cards are in the deck again?
Like 100 something?
And we always seem to get like the same 5.
A plot twist. I know, you guys have gone through quite a few of them. All right, here we go. Matt, your choices of plot twist are... What are the odds? Marked by the gods. Or... Cliffhanger. So there's choices again. What are the odds? Marked by the gods or cliffhanger? Which of these would you like for your plot twist?
Not cliffhanger, because the last time we did that, I got yeeted out the window by a gargoyle.
You did get yeeted out the window by a gargoyle. I remember
Ro
that.
saved you.
And then got saved by Ro.
Also true. Ro did save you from that. Bear in mind, cliffhanger can be quite literal. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Cliffhanger can be quite literal. Okay, well, while Matt decides what that is, what say we dive into today's session, shall we?
Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right. One moment. Okay. Our adventure continues. In the lands of Belkson, beneath an old fortress known as Scarwall, our heroes continue their adventure, seeking out the sacred and ancient dragon-slaying sword so that they can return to their home of Corvosa in order to use its power to overthrow the queen, who, in her evil reign, has begun destroying the city, causing chaos and sowing evil plots through the entire of the city. Our heroes, for the most part all coming from Corvosa, wish to seek it freed from this tyranny. But to do that, they must overcome the Queen's new power, and the answer lies here. A difficult battle has laid before our heroes. Even before they arrived here, they battled basilisks, they've fought giant four-armed creatures with mouths the size of their heads. Terrible, terrible, terrible obstacles to overcome. But our heroes now get ever closer to the sword they seek. In these caverns, they hear the sound of the lake not too far. They feel a presence, a magic presence, beckoning from just beyond. But everyone in the group is pretty badly injured, except for Rykon. Taking a moment of respite, you must decide what to do. Do you push forward? Do you stop and heal? Do you dare to fall asleep and rest to regain your faculties? The scene is yours. Choose wisely.
I hate when you say it like that.
Yeah,
Agnes is
that's
going
ominous.
to drink a couple of the health potions that she's got. Well, we'll start with one because, you know, I think it might roll as well. Because that's the thing she can do quickly while we talk about things. Oh, that's nice. Lovely healing there.
All right. You enjoy the tasty beverage that heals you for 19 hit points.
I will pull out an elixir of life and hand it to Unok.
I think Ro might be better for that.
They can't be healed by that one.
Nope.
Oh, right.
Drawing back to your memories, early on in the tower, they encountered a creature wrapped in bandages, a mummy who cursed Alizaro and forced them into a state of living death. Healing no longer works on Alizaro. Only void or negative energy will restore them presently.
Same for me.
And for
'Cause
Dante
they
as well.
exploded.
Also, really quickly, Agnes, you feel slightly more heroic as you have just been given a $5 hero point from our dear friend Secondhand. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Also, hi.
Hey, thank you.
Okay.
All right. So, which one are you giving me then?
I'm giving you a elixir of life moderate, which is 5d6 plus 12, and for the next 10 minutes, you have a +2 to diseases and poisons.
Said 5d6. Holy cow.
Yeah, 5d6 plus 12.
I really hope there's not too many more of those things in these tunnels. Because that really hurt.
He immediately chugs it down.
I think we should at least move forward a little bit more carefully.
I agree. I don't want to go all the way forward. I'm worried there's more of those things around the bend.
Hi, is
As
anyone
do
any good
I.
at spotting creatures that hide in rocks?
As we move forward just a little bit, is there any way I could make a perception check as we go?
You can absolutely do so. As you are traveling, you listen out, and you can absolutely hear the sounds of the lake, as I previously mentioned. And you also hear the sounds of chanting coming from just ahead. Also, by the by, the general rule of thumb is if I don't ask for a roll, you don't get to make one.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Mostly because you don't need one. It's not a challenge. I don't need you to. Actually, this is a good bit of PSA advice for DMing. Hey, DMs, if you're out there, don't make your players roll if they don't fucking need one. Don't make something that doesn't need to be a challenge. Such as, in this particular case, the next scene, in which our heroes find themselves at the edge of the sacred lake, which you guys can move yourselves up to about here, if you would like. In which a trio of these strange, a quadrant, like 4 of them.
Oh God.
4 of these large giants seem to be on their knees, chanting or praying. Something. They're making strange noises.
I was gonna say, is it like an actual language?
Kinda?
Like one that any of us would potentially be able to know? Like, is it you?
No, no, absolutely not. I mean, unless do any of you speak Aklo? I'll take that as a no.
They probably have to look to find where it's at. I definitely don't. If you want to know where your languages are, it is under notes.
Okay.
Unok will cautiously step forward.
All right.
Is there anything like in particular that they're praying to, or is it just like they're just facing different directions?
No, they all seem to be facing the lake. Eventually, one of them comes out from a nearby, like kind of rocky alcove. As they do so, they have what looks to be a large pile of gems and rubies and other things that look like precious stones gathered up in their arms. They walk to the edge of the this little pier and throw it into the lake before he takes a moment to back away. Another steps forward. He seems to have what looks to be some weapons and some clothes, likely from some kind of adventurer's skirmish, something that they've picked up and just hurled into the lake here before returning backwards. You watch this scene unfold, and as you do so, the rank odor of decay, filth, and wet fur clings to every corner of this chamber. It is immense, 20 foot high, and fades to darkness in the north. A wide rocky shelf sits in the southern portion of the cavern, upon which are 4 crudely domed hovels that you can see, each nearly 20 foot tall and built from rough stone blocks, mortared together with a nasty, foul mixture of mud, hair, and other things. Each stone hovel has a large arch opening to a dark interior. The lake black waters sort of ripple outwards, and it almost looks like a sheet of polished obsidian rather than a lake. A single point of light glows just above the surface, a bright star with a radiance that illuminates several stony islands about 70 foot out from the lake. The source of the glow you can't really tell from here, but it is a illumination that has covered this area of the facility, or the chambers. Let me just add the light here real quick.
They seem to be throwing stuff into the lake. Anybody got any ideas for that?
I think you just removed Agnes's light.
Did I?
Yes,
Yes.
I am
I'm
now
in
blind.
pitch
Nobody can
black.
see anything.
Okay, one moment. You can keep talking.
I'm not sure what they're doing.
They
So
erased
I
my
mean, is
dark
what we
vision
need in
too.
the lake?
Oh yeah, they're throwing like one through some gems, one through weapons. Maybe that's
Is
a
there any
way
way we'll
to.
can we sneak past them?
I mean, they are just mouths, but I don't think that. I mean, they seem to be knowing where to walk. That so I think they can still see. I don't think sneaking's gonna be the way out. But what if we followed their lead?
How so are you meaning by that?
Well, they seem to be making some sort of offering by tossing something into the lake. What if we do the same? I mean, I can cheat a little bit. My spear will just return to me, but if you guys had anything you could.
I mean, I've got this dagger, but that's about it. I'm not throwing my rolling pin in the lake.
I feel like the rolling pin would make more sense. Or, I mean, the dagger would make more sense anyway. Wait, why are you carrying a rolling pin?
I mean, how else are they making us the food? Not to mention they've actually hit people with it quite a
That's to
bit.
make a really good sap.
Fair enough. I'd rather not take the chance of throwing my spear in and them, you know, getting mad because my spear automatically comes back. And I feel like they've probably noticed us by now.
It's almost like this mysterious clacking sound from some sort of powerful divine device has suddenly clued you into the fact that they are doing stuff while you guys are sitting here and talking.
It's one of those, the it's right behind me, isn't it? type moments.
No. What I roll and what they mean are entirely my business. You can keep going. I'll let you know
All
when
I
you
know
know.
is
I'll let you know when you notice something.
summon a dragon to at least distract them so we can get by.
Ooh,
A
make an agreement would make me
dragon?
do.
Are you? What? I don't think we'd survive that. It might be too big. It might be too big.
Those things are 20
There's
foot
room.
tall. I'm pretty sure a dragon can fit down here.
To clarify, the things aren't 20 foot tall. They're about 7 foot tall, and the roof is 20 foot tall.
That that's what I meant. The roof. I mean, I do have one other thing I could toss in as it, but
What I'm more worried about is traversing the area between here and the lake to throw the things in.
yeah, I'd rather
'Cause I'm
not.
pretty sure they're not going to know that that's why we're here if we just wander up.
And I'd rather not get the shit beat out of me again. I'm still feeling my
Same.
ribs from that.
So, is there any way to like sneak around?
Uh,
Sorry.
Not particularly seeing what. Is there a way
Away.
to sneak around?
You are looking at the cavern as you can see it.
To be fair, on my side, I've got like two corners that are completely cut off. That from where I'm standing. That's why I asked, because it
Yep.
doesn't look.
That's also line of sight.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there's no way we could sneak around.
We don't know where we're supposed to go through here, it looks like.
This thing that they're chanting, is it like short and repetitive, or does it seem quite complicated? I know I can't understand it, but does the different sounds, like, does it sound like quite repetitive?
Definitely repetitive.
Is it something that Agnes thinks that maybe she could just repeat, like not an understanding, but just
Sure.
mimic
Make
the
a
sounds?
if you make a performance check, yes, you probably could.
Haven't got the right, throat shape, I don't think. Unless a 19 works.
No, you will need a 27. You do have a hero point and a nat 20. Although you would need a natural 20.
Okay, I'll use the.
Oh, no, sorry. You need an
yeah.
11. Yeah, you need an 11 or higher.
Okay, I'll use a hero point. I'm not wasting a nat 20 on it, but I'll use a hero point.
All right, hero point. Go for the reroll. Hey, a 12. All right.
Yes.
You are replicating the chant almost perfectly.
Right, okay, so has everybody got something that looks, offering-y? I'm assuming if it's going to be a weapon, I don't know, guess make it look threatening or anything. I'll do the wobbly wobbly.
Mm-hmm.
And we go forward. And if it looks dangerous, we run the hell out of here.
I'll agree with that. I don't want to be on the business end of their fists again. Those.
Yeah, same.
I'm wondering what I can do to offer any kind of help to you guys.
All right. Well, let's go. Unako like stand
it's
a
either
little to
like
the side
distract
so Agnes
them.
can.
They can't get. We're in corridors, so it's not like we can get them past us. We don't speak their language.
Oh, I do know. Actually, I do know a thing. Insight bonus. Okay, thank you. When secondhand, when I said I couldn't think of a way to help them, it wasn't like I should give them something that I don't know for free. But I will give them an insight bonus here. Okay. So, playing out the cards to its fullest extent. Can you go over your plan really quick for me?
It sounds like we're planning to. Agnes is going to be repeating the chant and we're going to follow behind her
Uh-huh.
with Ro would be using her hand crossbow because it
Sure.
kind of is shit.
Sure.
And it seems like my understanding, and the other players can feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. My
Hmm.
understanding as a player is that Agnes is going to do the chant.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna throw stuff into the lake and then chant our way as we walk around the lake and away from these things. That is my understanding as a player currently, but I don't I don't know how I as a player am not sure how well that's actually gonna.
Okay, so is that the plan currently?
Pretty much.
Okay. And in the event that you that does work, that does intend, what is your next course of action? To just circle the lake and continue chanting?
Circle the lake for sure to
Get distance.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna
Is there
throw it.
supposed to be like a
Yep.
creature or something in here that's got a sword, which I'm assuming is either on the other side of the lake or in the lake?
The sword is likely somewhere, but I'm gonna throw in with your insight. Um, these creatures are chanting and worshiping something in the lake, which is fine. However, I think one of the things that you are going to maybe need to contend with is the fact that these creatures, whenever you need to do something, especially, if you're imagining them worshiping something in the lake and you are here for something very powerful and sacred in this space, likely in the middle of the lake, then there's maybe perhaps a tie to the two things. So you guys need to prepare to figure a way to deal with these things. Currently, the 1, 2, 3, 4.5 of you are in a very narrow corridor. These creatures have the ability to burrow and to make their way through the ground and get through, which makes it very difficult to fight. However, the one place that doesn't cause you a problem is the lake itself, as they cannot burrow up from underneath you in the middle of the lake. And if going out onto the lake is supposed to be sacrilegious of some kind, then they won't do it. And none of them use like ranged weapons or anything like that.
But is there a boat?
There is no visible boat.
How the hell are we supposed to get to the lake then? Without
I
all
have-
of us, without swimming, because I will sink.
And the stuff that they're
Uh.
throwing is definitely, because you said it looked like just obsidian, and the stuff that they're throwing is definitely like, splashing.
Yeah,
and,
yep.
Oh yeah, okay. It's like some kind of weird mirror or something. then, you
No,
think?
no. Definitely splashing.
Okay.
Technically, I don't know how many people would be able to fit on me if I just change into like a crocodile. Because I would be.
I mean, if we need to be in the
huge.
lake, but we could just run really fast. I hope they can't catch us.
That's seems like running might be safer than just trying to fool our way.
Agreed.
If one of us gets grabbed though. Oh boy.
I can make us faster momentarily for all of us.
Hey, or we could just start with the chanting thing, and if it doesn't look like they're going to let us past, we just run.
All right.
Right.
You know, if they just look at us weird, like, who are you crashing our wee party? Then, you know, we just run and get in the lake.
Sounds good enough to me.
Patrick's going to be really glad he wasn't here for this bit.
Who?
Patrick.
And-
he was
and
he was an old traveling companion, and well, him and Lakes just they didn't get along too well.
Fair, fair. All right. You begin to chat. Chant, sorry. You begin to chant and make your way forward. Please do so.
And she's like got a dagger in her hand, but she's just kind of like holding it flat across her palm. She's not like, you know, wielding it like a weapon kind of thing, if you know what I mean. She's just holding it as if she's,
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
kinda, yeah.
All right. The Gugs continue chanting. They seem to heed you very little. Excellent. Well done. Perfect. 10 out of 10. They seem to just watch you as you approach. And they continue the chanting. They don't stop.
I guess we get to the edge and Agnes will
You can actually see that
throw the
from
dagger
here
in.
there's no way around the lake.
Yeah, so I guess Agnes will go to like, you know, reach her, pull her hand back to throw the dagger in the lake, and she's gonna follow it through. Yeah,
All right.
with herself.
You throw it into the lake. It splashes, and
No,
it
she's gonna throw the. She's gonna pretend she's gonna throw it.
Oh,
But then
pretend.
she's gonna throw herself behind. Like, do you know what I mean? So she's gonna, instead of just throwing the dagger, she's gonna throw her arm forward, but then leap into the lake, if you know what I mean, at the last second as well.
Oh, okay. So, okay, I think I know what you mean. All right, you jump into the lake. Make an athletics check to swim.
It's not my shtick. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, 1 second. That will succeed, actually.
Oh, phew. I was hoping the water wasn't that difficult to read.
No, it's not. I just hadn't had a chance to adjust the difficulty. But yes, no, because it is still, it's not choppy or anything like that. Perfectly easy for you to jump in and swim. All right. The Gugs do not seem to react. They continue to chant.
Oh,
All right. Well, Ro will do this same thing, except she's gonna like tighten her wings to her back to try to make her body like as
More streamlined.
swimmer-like as possible. Yes, more streamlined.
All right. Make an athletics check, and you jump in as well. Yep, super easy. Your streamlined body is well suited for the water. The
Dante
Tweedles.
is waiting for Dante is waiting for Unak because he knows he can at least save them if they don't do very well.
Good. I'm glad you expressed that. Very important.
okay. Unoc really doesn't want to jump in because the fact that he's wearing armor, and I don't even think he knows that Dante can shift into animals.
Yeah, no, actually, I don't think he actually came up in conversations as he's usually used spells around them.
Yeah. Okay. I got an idea.
Also, it is actually possible to swim in plate armor.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Yeah,
one
but
harder.
every time I have rolled for that, this is also a me thing. Every time I've rolled for it, I have not done well. Um, Merc, Alexander, they both went down in water. Um, the little island out there,
Mm-hmm.
how does range increments work again for like weapons?
You
'Cause like,
take penalties for every range increment beyond the first.
okay, because my range is 20 and that's 65 feet, so that would be um minus 15. Is it a minus 5 per or minus 2 per?
I believe. Well, I need to check.
Because what I was thinking, and if this
Minus
gets a
2.
no, I'll minus 2. Okay, all right. So my idea, and I'd like to use a hero point for this. My spear has the returning rune. I would like to hero point to throw the spear at that center island, but instead of it returning to me, using the hero point to teleport to it.
Sure, I've got no problem with that.
So yeah, that's exactly what he'll do.
All right, make your attack.
All right. That is a plus 21. Oh, that is a minus because it's 6, so it's 2, 4. So that's minus 6. That's a 26.
Nice.
I did.
You fling your spear and you channel the magics, trying to reverse the energy, and you find yourself suddenly pulled across the room. As this happens,
Oh, there's one.
I'm waiting to hear halfway there. You get grabbed and pulled into the water.
Yeah.
no, I wouldn't be so cruel. However,
The island is just a mouth, and you land in it.
no. But the island is, however, not empty. As on the island is what appears to be a large, bulbous, gargantuan aberration, which you have now disturbed, the god of the lake, in fact. A creature whose body undulates as you have landed on the rock. Its bubbling, fleshy, worm-like appendage and visage of a deformed man is suddenly angered very quickly by your presence. We're gonna go into initiative.
Like Jabba the Hutt got leprosy.
Yeah, kind of. All right.
Damn it, Laura.
Okay, and he is going to get another roll on his initiative for he was chilling out, and you came to him. Here we go.
Indeed.
There we go, and that is not better. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Dante, you watch your ally disappear. He is now over on the other platform.
Yep. I'm just going to go here, jump in, and not going to bother rolling for swim. I am just going to shift into a huge orca.
So what action is that?
That will be move action to action to.
To clarify, you actually can't move through water without shapeshifting. So you're shapeshifting before you start moving, I imagine?
No, I'm jumping into the water.
Yep, so you're
What's
jumping
the last of my movement? And
Oh,
then
okay, right.
Shapeshifting.
Cool, so you're there.
Oh, okay. I was gonna just jump like the last 10 feet that I had movement of.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, because that was the plan, was to at least get some distance, so I'm not just like
In case
bunched
your
up
swim
against
speed
the...
doesn't work.
No, so I'm not bunched up against the pier.
Okay. And what size are you?
I am huge.
Okay. Let me change that. Huge. So 10 foot. Large. So 15 foot. There we go. Cool. All right. Easy done.
And that's all my actions.
All right. Now, what level are you guys again? I'm asking for a
10.
friend. 10?
10.
10.
Okay. One moment.
We've been 10 for 64 years.
Michael keeps telling us that we have to wait to level up. I did my waiting.
I tell
12
you guys.
years of it.
Well, it's not my fault. You guys spend like the half of every episode sitting there trying not to take damage.
No, it's not even that. It's trying not to die constantly.
Oh, I can't enter
It's
the
mostly-
water. My
We
armor's
already
too
already
heavy.
took the damage. We already took
Exactly.
the damage.
My armor is too heavy. The water is wet, and I might die. I can't take off my armor to swim. I just have to use cheating points so I can teleport into the mouth of a bad guy.
Listen, at least y'all aren't like me and forgetting that, oh, hey, if you would zoomed out just a little bit, you could float over there, maybe. Or taken a couple rounds. Get over there with the flying.
Yeah.
Oh,
All of these things are true.
yeah. Player brain fog is so real today.
I like what IT
Me.
Dude said. No pain, no level up.
Yeah, that's fair. Thank you, IT.
Gone through plenty of pain, thank you.
Eh, I don't know.
To
All
be
right.
fair, he's gone through a lot of characters.
And plus, I have already gone through well over 200 health as this character already.
It's true.
Almost 300.
All right. All right, so that was Dante. That was your turn. It then goes to the creature. Where's my sounds? Where's my music? Come back, music. I'm not done with you yet. I will tell you when to stop. Much better. All right. The creature begins by lashing out with a vicious, nasty, bulbous, and sweaty claw.
And just for reference, I am raging because of the initiative thing with the quick-tempered.
Okay, not a problem. All right, waves of pain, huh? Okay, good. Sweet. Sorry, I am translating some stuff from the previous version. So, it is going to start with a claw attack. That is a
Oof.
critical strike. Unok takes 55 points of damage. Absorbing some of them from his rage, he manages to survive the initial blow. However, I need from you, por favor, a fortitude save.
Oh, the one thing I'm good at.
That is a success. Second large claw comes in your direction as it swings down and lashes, angered by your presence. Oh yes, a crit card. Thank you, Schooly Eye. The second attack will be a hit, but let's do that crit first. As he swings his claw, give us a number between 1 to 5.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Slashing. Brow to chin. Target takes a -2 status penalty to perception. So you got a perception penalty as it scratched you along your mask. And with
Got
its
some metal shavings in the way.
next attack, that is 28 points of damage. And another fort save, por favor.
I don't like that.
23? 23 is not enough. Okay, you are racked with pain. The anguish begins to fall through you. And because it's not a critical hit, you take 1 point of strength damage.
Oh.
With its final action, it reaches out and grabs you. Its undulating flesh, irresistible. It makes no attack. It just reaches out and envelops you in its folds.
Also, I do not see the creature.
Oh, you do not?
No. There we go. Oh, it's a big boy.
Big boy. So yeah. So as he sort of like, when I say he envelops you, he simply just sort of like rolls his meat flesh onto you, and you are now kind of inside of him. All right. Which brings us to Alazaro.
Okie dokie.
You can hear something happening on that island, but you cannot see what.
Okay. May I, and I will use a hero point if needed. I will declare intent and then let you decide. I would like to use all 3 actions for movement, but I would like to like shoot up out of the water and then go as far as I can. I know I can't get there, but like to shoot up and then start heading that way.
Yeah, I've got no problem with that, and that doesn't require any hero points. You can just use your actions to do that.
And that's what I shall do. She's going to shoot up out of the water and go. Would shooting up out of the water take part of? That would take part of my 25?
So you have a wait.
Flight?
Yes, yeah. It'll take 5 foot of your flight.
Okay, so then 20. Okay. 5, 10, 20. And that's because my full round movement is 25, so I believe that's all I can do. Turn.
You have 3 actions. Sorry, what did you do? You moved?
Moved. Yep.
But you've got 2 more actions.
Okay. Oh, maybe I can get over there then. Okay, let me see. 5,
Yeah, don't forget,
10.
every turn is 3 actions.
Okay. Sorry, still transferring from other systems where movement is funky. My apologies.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20.
It's crazy. It's almost like Pathfinder wants you to play the game.
15, 20, 25.
Okay, at this
And-
point you can absolutely see the island and the kind of like little kind of crevasse that it sits in, but you now no longer see Unak.
All right. I need to do one more. About how many, because I'm in the air. I need to get closer. Okay, never mind. Never mind. All right. Let's go for it. 5, 10, 15, 20, about there. Given where I am on the map and given the height stuff, am I within thrown weapon range?
What's your range on your thrown weapon?
Let me.
Weird. Answers that you have to give me, not the other way around.
Yes. Okay. For hand crossbow is 60. My daggers are 10.
There you go. That's your range.
All right. With my last. Was that? Sorry, I'm trying to do manual math.
Why?
Because I'm trying to figure out if that was all, if I ended up using all 3 actions to move, or if it was 2 move actions and I have an attack left.
You move 50 foot.
50 foot. So out of 75.
They moved 50
Alright.
foot, but they did have to go up 5.
Oh, so you move 55 foot.
So
And
55.
and your move speed is?
25 per movement.
Cool. So you've used 2 movements already to get there.
2 movement. All right. So
Well,
2
if you
movement.
move to here, then you've used 2 movement.
Okay. Yes, if I am allowed to make that adjustment, I
Sure.
would like to make that adjustment, por favor. And then I still have my hand crossbow in hand. So I would like to shoot.
Sure.
If I am in, I'm in 60 foot. That's fine. Let's go. Hiya.
All right. You hit.
Let's go. All right. Tis not much, but tis a hit.
That is 7
Hey!
points of damage. All right.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Which then brings us to Agnes.
Agnes is going to attempt to swim the 20 feet towards Dante's tail.
Mm.
And then she's going to grab hold of it, and she's going to go, okay, God, Dante, giddy up.
All right, not a problem. You swim over to the large flank of Dante's tail and grab onto it. Is that it?
Yeah, and then Roland is going to use his action as well to come join us.
Sure, not a problem.
Yeah.
You both grab onto to the tail of the orca. You sure you don't want to grab the dorsal fin?
Yeah, so just so you know, the tail is
Okay.
needed to move.
Okay,
Also,
then.
a fun fact about orcas. Orcas actually use their tail to propel and launch things into the air so that they can play with them like beach balls and then eventually kill them and eat them.
That's actually an interesting thought to use with combo with Unok.
To kill and eat is the
No, I mean to actually just launch them at somebody.
Right, so we'll swap to a dorsal fin.
Very well. You both grab onto the dorsal fin.
Orca turns around and grunts. Like, oh, sorry.
Well, I mean, if if 2 people just ran up and without consent grabbed your tail, you'd complain too. All right.
Yeah.
Done and done. Unok, you're up next. You are in the fat folds of a giant demon creature that has large protruding holes that seem to be stuffed to the brim with maggots.
Let's stuff those holes some more with a dragon rage breath.
Sure.
God damn, of course.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, he's
All right, half damage of 19 as you breathe out onto the creature's flesh. The creature, however, does not seem as perturbed. It's like its thick hide seems to be protecting it somewhat. But that is a 2-action breath weapon. You have 1 action remaining.
Suppose I'll just try to break out, I guess.
All right, make an athletics check.
Okay, would a 26 beat it before I roll it?
You have no idea how to ascertain that.
I'm asking because I have the assurance fee.
I repeat my answer.
Okay, then. Really?
Well, yeah.
I rolled it into the chat. It was a natural 20 and it didn't fucking show up.
Are you sure you rolled it into the chat?
I'm absolutely sure. I am very irritated about that now.
All right, with a 37, or 36, should I say, you have broken free of the grapple. I think. Hold on.
By the way, it does say grab escape DC 30.
Yep, yeah, that does it. All right, you have escaped the grapple. And that is the end of your turn.
Yep.
Which brings us back up to Dante.
Dante's gonna use 35 movement, pulling Agnes Lith up to here.
Doing the whole Free Willy thing. Over the top.
Now, I could use my next action to transform back so I can at least help somehow. How high is this anyways?
Oh, it slopes upwards.
Just belly flop him. Oh, whale flop him. I don't know, however it works.
You know, because it would be amusing, I would like to use a hero point so I can get, because I do have 2 movement left, but I would like to use it to try and belly flop them.
Do you have a slam attack?
I don't think so.
What's the attack for orcas? A bite?
It is only jaws, yeah.
Sure. We'll turn them into we'll turn it into bludgeoning damage, but it'll do the same. But sure, make your attack.
I have to roll it normally because I don't have it set up. 35.
35 is enough to hit it.
Damage dice for Orca, so 48. Plus 7. Sorry, my brain is hurting because it says that my damage bonus is... Oh, because it's plus 7, it's plus 7 plus double damage dice. Okay, that makes more sense in my head. And then... 17 bludgeoning.
17 bludgeoning. All right. Did you... Yep, okay, so he has no defenses against that. Nope, cool. He takes 17 bludgeoning.
Now I'm the size he is on top of him.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Now it is his
Totally
turn.
fine.
As you
Totally.
land here on... I'm going to say that you're partially on it, partially not. Okay, well, the creature sees the giant orca and is just going to eat it, I guess. I don't see why it wouldn't. So he's going to start by opening his mouth. It kind of distends and it becomes this large, almost like pelican-like mouth. And Dante, he is going to just start gobbling you up. Ooh, not like that he's not. I don't have any...
Hold on. That was that would still hit, because that would have been a 30.
Oh, yeah, it is a 30.
My AC would be 30.
Oh, okay.
I accidentally added by 22 instead of just 3, or back to 2 normally, because it's not adjusting my AC for some reason.
Oh, sure. Well, in which case, he does, in fact, bite you for 46 damage. With his second attack, he continues to eat parts of your blubber. Oof, and misses his second attack. And he tries again with his third. For a critical hit.
Oh. Oh, damn.
Nom nom nom.
For 69 damage. I also need 2 fortitude saves. First one is fine. You are perfectly fine. And the second one is a critical...
I would like to use a hero point.
Alright, very well. You can use a hero point.
2 complete opposite ends there.
Yeah.
Alright, a 29. I don't think that's enough. Let me have a look here. Let's see. Where are my DCs? Thank you. DCs of... Is it going to tell me what my DC is? Nope. It's not going to tell me what the DCs are. It's fine. I will work it out myself. Screw you, buddy. DC is 34.
Ah.
Okay. Unfortunate, for you are now racked in tremendous pain, which means you are in agony. You take a -4 penalty on attack rolls, skill checks, and ability checks, as long as you endure the 3 points of strength damage you have just taken.
Oh, goody.
All right. Weakened and partially devoured. We go from there to Alizaro. Basically, you watch as this creature has basically used its claws to kind of grab onto your side, and is just biting chunks out of the side of your blubber and eating them.
Jeez. How many actions does it take to switch weapons?
One action.
Alright, so I would like to use my...
Oh, yeah. Real quick, I would like to choose 3 for the crit card against me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Forgot about the crit card. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Biting is piercing. Oh, you cannot heal the damage from the attack for 8 hours. Oops, sorry.
So
I
for
had no
8
way of
hours,
healing
he's-
it. I had no way of healing it anyways.
No, that's fine. But yeah, 8 hours. Yeah, sorry, no. Until you have had an 8-hour rest, it is a tenacious wound that cannot be healed.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, you were partially eaten, so I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright. So for my first action, I would like to switch from my hand crossbow to my greater strike rapier. And then I would like to move to get into... How many feet is it for me to get within range of its head?
Okay, given that you have a range of 60 foot, you're in range.
With my rapier?
Oh, with your rapier, given you are
Yes, I am-
adjacent to the creature, you are within range of its head.
Cool. So, first action is to do the weapon swap.
Mm-hmm.
Second
Yep.
action. Second action is first attack.
Mm-hmm. All right, you land a solid blow against the large, bulbous creature eating your friend.
And then do that damage.
All right, 20 points of damage.
And then my last action will be... That was first attack. My last action will be second attack. Do it again.
Do it. Make it so.
Yeah.
Ooh, sadly a
Ooh.
miss, unfortunately.
Can I hero point that?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Come on, let's go. Oh, hell no. All right.
That's okay. It's not a critical miss, though, but it does unfortunately continue to miss, which then leads us to Agnes after the flurry of rapier strikes.
Yep.
So family IT guy, she can use the she can use a focus point on her attack in order to do the extra damage, if that's what she chooses.
Yeah, I think I'm out of focus points. Also, I
You
realized...
gain focus
it
points
rolled
after a
with
10-minute rest, and you absolutely have
Yep.
already had a 10-minute rest, so
Okay.
you're good. Yeah.
Yeah, I realized that I accidentally did the second attack with my dagger. I'll take it. I'll take the misclick though and take it as a missed attack.
Sure.
This-
All right, Agnes, you're up.
If they, they said they were taking it as a miss, which was a critical miss.
No. As in there
Yeah.
was a regular miss, and then the hero point made it a
Oh.
critical. But the hero point always hero points at an advantage, so you always go with the higher of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just misclicked the second attack weapon roll, but I'll still take the miss anyway, just to keep things going.
Okay.
Okay, so Agnes would like to. Oh no. Sorry, I was just typing loads of pluses into the chat. Couldn't push to talk. Okay, so Agnes would like to try and make it to the island behind here.
Mm-hmm.
Possible?
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, is that his whole body?
Is the island his
Oh,
body?
Jesus. It just looks like a tongue. It's really weird.
Oh yeah, no, it's the whole. That is the island.
Okay.
Yeah, not his, but not his body.
I'm like, it's just raw body. Ew. Right, so one action to do that, and then I would like to also attempt. Okay, but this is 1d6s, not 1d10s. Okay, I'll fix that. The spell Daze.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, he fails against the daze spell.
Okay, I need to change this because the last time I used it was the amp. So I'll just right click, clear dice, and I want 5d6s instead. And put 11 there. Oop, that looks better. Right. So he takes this. And what I would also like to do is use my amp at the same time on that, so he takes 13 psychic damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm using my ability remove presence. So unless he has true seeing, I am invisible to his brain for a minute, unless I perform a hostile action.
Okay. He
I have vanished
does...
from his senses.
Yeah, he does not have true seeing, I believe. Oh no, he does. But he has... Oh no, he does. Oh my god, and it is constant. Yeah, he
Gosh
sees you.
darn it.
Yeah. No, he absolutely does. I was not expecting that, but he totally sees you. Alright, but that is
Well,
Agnes's...
Agnes is just expecting it to work, so she stood
Yeah,
there.
Agnes
blind.
is
She's
just like...
I can't see him, he can't see me.
Yeah.
I can't see him, he can't see me. And that's it, me done.
Alright. Okay. Then we have Unok.
Alright, let's just strike at it with the spear. That's a miss. That's a critical miss. And that's a miss. So where's my crit fail card?
Well, let's get it for you here, champ. Here we go. As you make your swings at this large creature, kind of still disoriented by being enveloped by it. Give us a number between 1 to 5.
3.
3. All right. That is, you deal damage to yourself instead of the target. As you
Oh,
are,
great.
as you are on the receiving end.
I accidentally stuck myself with the pointy end.
I was gonna say you do have a hero point. You can use it to stay up, or you can use it to reroll.
Oh, it doesn't kill me. Oh wait, it does kill me.
Famous last
no,
words.
wait,
It does
will
kill me.
actually-
Kills
Oh, it
you?
does kill me.
I
Oh,
will
no.
actually use my orc ferocity reaction, which I refuse to fall from my injuries. I avoid being knocked out and remain at 1 hit point, but my wounded condition does increase by 1.
Okay.
I am so mad that I stay up.
That is exactly what happens. Okay. Not a very successful turn, but it is not over yet. Far from it, as we turn to our large orca, Dante.
Yeah, I'm not looking too hot, and this form isn't gonna help me much anymore. I would like to get out of this form.
Okay. What do you change into?
Back to myself, since I have to use the 2 actions.
Jesus, guys.
Yeah.
Just looking at all the red.
The weird part is when I was the orca, it was just a very light green. I was confused.
That's because you were still pretty much at over a half health.
No, that was when I was at 2, but I think it's because it was using the token instead.
Oh yeah, no. When you got to 2, you went straight to red on my screen.
Let's see. This is difficult.
Okay.
I guess I will quaff in an oil of unlife.
All right. You take hold of a bottle of unlife and you numb it. Glug, 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 glug. Nice. You heal 25 hit points. All right. What's next? Hello.
That would
Alright.
have been all of my actions.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Because 2 to go back from being transformed and 1 to drink it.
Alright, not a problem. What does this big fat dude do? Really does only
Just
the pain
wails on
thing.
each and every one of us.
He does have a acid spray. But I don't think he needs to use it, really. Alright, I guess he was trying to eat Dante. So I guess
It's okay. Dante is no longer an orca.
Yeah, but now you're smaller. Now you're bite-sized. Alright, I'm going to try and eat everyone. Let's start with Dante. Dante. He opens his mouth, distends it, and... Oops, sorry. Ignore that. Heal 25 hit points for me, please. Let me know when you're done.
Go for it.
Okay. There we go. That's the one.
That's not any better.
No, but it was D12s and not D6s for the bite. All right, Dante, you disappear into its gullet.
I would like to prevent myself from dying with a hero point, please.
Sure. You may remain on 1 hit point, but you are going in the mouth. All right.
At least I'm not dying.
With its second action, it is going to do the same thing to Unok.
Hey, it needs its source of iron somehow.
Ooh, that'll miss.
Hey!
Third action, it'll try Unok again. Oh!
Ha!
All right. For this one, Unok, you get a free attack, and if you successfully hit and deal damage, he will regurgitate Dante.
Nope.
It's a
Nope.
critical
So
miss.
close.
Pick card number 3, please.
Are you about to kill yourself again?
Maybe.
I might kill you.
You don't use a bludgeoning weapon. You strain your arm. You are clumsy too.
Oh, God. I am just having all of the effects.
It is true. All right, Alizaro, you're up next.
You know, I had thought about trying to use one action to cough a. I'm not gonna do that. It's not gonna matter. Let's stab again. Yeehaw. We stab.
That is a swipe and a miss.
We make another attempt.
Oh, sorry, is this your second attack? Yep, okay. Second attack is a critical miss.
Oh, my God. Cass is pulling me now. Literally copying my
Can
turn.
I hero point? Can I hero point the second miss?
You may absolutely hero point. That is a regular miss. Oh, and Jazz has created a divine intervention if you want to reroll with advantage.
Reroll my second attack? Alright. Por favor.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I would reroll the first attack, just to say. No, it's at advantage, Cass, so you do get to roll twice.
Okay. And you are
It's
allowing me to
kinda
reroll
funny.
Yeah, I'll allow you to reroll the first one.
the. Okay. Please and thank you. Da-da-da-da-da.
Alright, that's a hit.
Okay. Alright. Do. Just gonna do the thing.
Alright. 17 damage. Awesome. You have one more attack. Oh, sorry, you have one more action, but I will be back momentarily.
Okay. Alright. just to keep things going, I'm gonna do my I mean, let me make sure I'm grabbing the right weapon this time, because that helps. Perfect.
So what's everybody gonna play in the next campaign? I'm thinking about a hobgoblin fighter.
uh,
Thaumaturge. Thaumaturge. I don't know if I want to make her a gnome or an elf, but she's gonna be a thaumaturge.
you say next
I need to
campaign,
be
but
able to make up
technically Holly.
bullshit.
You say next campaign, but Holly technically still exists.
Holly is not gonna get out of Scarwall alive.
No,
Not by
herself.
herself, though.
but it's something to think about. We would just have new characters show up to help Holly, and then Holly comes back and is like, "What the hell just happened?"
Oh, boy, howdy. Hey, at least I'm not having tech issues this week, you guys. Yay!
Oh yeah, you do have a nat 20 that you could use.
No, I refuse. I have a plan for that 20 if we. I say like we're not gonna. Oh, horrible. How's Agnes's health? Because I know the three of us are.
Oh, Agnes is also looking like she'll be eaten.
I think
Yeah,
she's,
Agnes is like
she's
almost
wounded.
at. Agnes is almost at half their health.
I wish I was at half.
Not to mention if
So do I.
if Ro and I both get eaten, she's the only target left.
Oh, remember,
Well,
I got spat out.
Did you?
That was your crit
Yes.
card essentially.
No, that's if I hit. I didn't hit.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I crit failed.
Yeah, me too. Woo. Well,
Well,
this is gonna be
who's gonna get get the inspiration?
anything but left, my guy. Divine inspiration. New
No,
year, new
you-
characters, right? Yes. Oh yeah, exactly. New year.
Okay.
No, you're
Taking New Year,
Oh,
New
okay.
Me to the literal sense.
What's happening?
Cass attacked one more time and crit failed.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, first, well, we also have a donation from the amazing Brune Brassax, who has given Dag a natural 20 and a jinx point. Thank you, sir. Which is a good.
and me one more hero point.
And you one more hero point, indeed. And Cass, you do get inspiration,
I have.
so you can re-roll. You can roll to get rid of.
At least to get rid of the critical miss, I'm hoping, maybe?
Yeah, let's see if we can at least do that. So go for it.
Alright. Third
Careful.
attack, at penalty. Hey, it's not a
It's
critical
a regular miss.
Ooh.
Mm.
And, well, that's it. That's all she wrote.
That is all she wrote. Okay. Just thinking, looking, figuring stuff out. Okay. That then brings us to Agnes, I believe.
Yes. Okay. I've done something very, very tricky.
Agnes, run, save yourself.
I'll just swim very badly back to shore with all the arms and mouths.
With the guns waiting to beat you
yeah,
down.
right? We'll just do that. No. I had a plan, but then people are within me corn are doing a good thing. So Alright, okay, we're just gonna try this again. The days. But this time I'm gonna amp it to damage. So it's gonna be 5d10 this time if it fails.
Yeah, Brune was worried about my monster. Was definitely on the edge of death.
Play dice. 5d10s. Oh, no, I dropped it on Dante. Sorry.
Well, unfortunately, Dante.
Friendly fire!
Betrayal.
All of a sudden, all of us at once hear the Halo guy. Betrayal. You don't need to kill us with the monsters, they'll literally kill each other. Oh my goodness.
God, found it.
All right. The damage he is going to take is 26.
That was half, so it'll be 13, won't it?
Oh, yes. All right, done and done. Anything further?
No, it's fine. I just wanted to put Ronald over here, and I was like, no, because I'll just take double damage again. Saw that. He's right there, just treading water like a little paddle dog.
I'm just gonna strike 3 times.
All right, let's see it. Unok strikes once, critically misses, and critically misses. Two critical misses.
Well, he at least takes that. Alright, I'll take crit card negative number 3 and negative number 4.
Okay. One, two, three. You fall prone. One, two, three, 4. Your enemies are concealed from you. That's not going to matter because you are going to be prone and in the water. And you are slowed for 1 round. Okay. You fall prone and in doing so slip off the rock and end up in the water. Blub.
I am blinded by my own rage.
Quite literally.
All right. Bring us back to Dante. Dante, you have been kind of spat out over here. As you have been so, you look behind the creature and you notice something embedded in the stone. It appears to be a large blade of some kind, a bastard sword.
Oh, goody.
Isn't Dante still inside the mouth?
Your first crit you did regurgitated me.
I crit failed that.
How?
So you're. What do you mean how? I didn't, when it crit missed me, I got to attack it back. I crit failed that attack. I didn't hit it. So you didn't get regurgitated.
Oh, okay. Dang. Why did I think you got? He did get regurgitated. Never mind. In which case, nothing is behind the giant thing, and you are still in its mouth.
Yeah, no. But there's nothing there. What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Pay no attention to the sword behind the demon.
Yeah.
Well, that requires me to have sight. This is a difficult situation here. You know what? Because, I'm inside it. I'm going to attempt to cast Lightning Bolt down.
Okay.
This way I don't have a chance of hitting my ally.
Sure. Drop a reflex save on him and let's see what happens.
Give me a moment. Oh, that's why I couldn't see it, because it was all minimum actions.
And he is surprisingly reflexive, I'm gonna say. Oh my.
Yeah! Especially if you're rolling that frickin' 20.
So, yeah, he just eats your lightning. And I mean that very literally.
Is this thing like the embodiment of the sin of gluttony?
Maybe. A little bit. Actually, fun fact, it is a immortal creature.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
It is called a Pharmakos. Pharmakos? Yes. It is the curse of eternal torment, an abhorrent creature resulting from a powerful curse usually inflicted by a god. The curse of immortality makes a Pharmakos not need to eat, drink, or breathe to survive. It cannot die of old age, nor can a Pharmakos willingly end its own life. The curse constantly racks it in agony, and to end this creature's torment, it must be killed by another. However, pain is meaningless to it, including those from magical effects, such as Symbol of Pain. So in this particular case, you blast the Pharmakos, it just doesn't give a shit.
Well, I have an idea. But can I use a hero point to have a full 3 turns again? Because I have an idea, but it might not work.
I'm listening.
I am wanting to use the Wand of Create Water I have and try and make it wider on the inside. See how much it can really take.
Sure. Okay, I'll take the hero point for that.
I swear to God, if you just make this thing grow bigger.
Oh no, it's definitely probably gonna get bigger, but the whole entire point is how much can it actually
How much?
ingest?
All right, give it a crack.
I mean, it's just Wand of Create Water. It's 2 gallons of water.
How much is 2 gallons in liters?
7.5 liters.
Oh yeah, it can drink that. That's not a problem.
Yeah. But it's more along the lines of how much via me constantly using it, but that will be having to wait for another turn.
All right, fair.
It's 2 actions to use Create Water.
Okay, done and done. It is filling with water, but hey, you can keep filling it if you like. But then it is the monster's turn. It's just gonna kind of digest you a little bit, which I presume you're gonna use a hero point to stay alive, Dante.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't really need to do anything for that, so. You good with that?
Yep.
Okay. Rum, 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 rum. Okay. It is now going to eat Alizaro, because Alizaro is within reach. Okay. Chicken. Ow. All right. Alizaro is armed and disappears into its mouth. It looks for Unok, but can't find Unok, so it's going to try and Agnes.
Oh no.
No.
Gom. For a critical hit. Did I? Yeah, no, that was the second attack. Okay. That is 77 points of damage.
Wow.
Do you wish to use a hero point and not die?
I mean,
It also means you won't get swallowed.
okay. 'Cause I was gonna say, I mean, 1 hit point whilst being swallowed is pointless. But
Yeah,
if
no,
it's
you
all
won't.
gonna
You won't
get
be swallowed by that
then
one. All right, you are not swallowed. And with its final action, it is gonna like reach around and try to grab Unok, but he does not seem to find him as his hand goes into the water and he sloshes around. All right, Alizaro, you are down.
Mm-hmm.
But you are next to Dante.
Yep.
As your eyes close around you when the mouth clamps shut. You think about your precious horse. Your sweet, sweet little boy. You wonder if he's safe and if he'll have a new owner and a happier life. Make a death saving throw. You have to get higher than a 11. Unless you are previously wounded. Are you wounded? No. Yeah, no. Okay.
No. How? What do I roll to make a death save?
Just a d20.
Just a straight d20.
Oh, if you look on your main character page at the very bottom, there is a recovery check button.
Yes.
You can push that one if you like. Okay, nope, that'll bring you to dying 2. So yeah, you are still slipping away as we then go to Agnes.
Okay. Are there any, rocks or loose objects or anything lying around on this island, or is it just like one big smooth rock?
Make a perception check. Oh.
But it's not skills, perception. That's not my strong suit. That's 25. It says failure, but I don't know if it's 25 to find a rock or not.
No, that is perfectly fine. It's not a failure, thankfully. But you do notice the sword sticking out of this the stone just behind where the creature is.
Okay. Damn it, why did you have to say that? Because we know it doesn't mind bludgeoning damage. I'm going to eat a rock at it, but the sword, I mean, if it's pointy, I can't wield a sword.
No, but you could fling it technically.
Yeah, well, I could fling the rock that I've just found as well. And I'm
Well,
pretty sure
that
bludgeoning
perception check
damage
was
has
to
been doing more damage.
that perception check was to notice the sword, but yeah, you can find a rock as well.
Yeah. The so far bludgeoning damage seems to have done more than stabby, I think. But yes, so I would like to eat it, but I'd like to use my nat 20 to then float said rock up into the air and smash it into the side of this thing's head.
Okay, the rock flies out and tries to collide with the creature's head.
I'm using my nat 20. So
Oh, dang.
20. Yeah.
Not fucking around no more.
No, it's not this thing.
Nat 20 comes in.
It's been eaten.
Bam! Yeah, that's it. All right, roll your damage as you land a critical hit.
The blip has happened.
Oh, yep, we'll give it a second.
Dante. Ah, that's how I was doing. One died. Yeah.
We have returned.
Okay, cool. Okay, who do you want the creature to regurgitate? Agnes? Is it Dante or Alizaro?
Dante.
All right, Dante, you are regurgitated as the creature is now sickened. Actually, no, I'll regurgitate them both. They he was sickened too after all, so that makes sense. Okay. As you makes sense. Okay. As you are regurgitated, however,
I'm just
The-
very surprised to see two sloppy bodies land at our feet. Oh!
however, there is a cracking sound as the platform, as the kind of like edge of the rock that you happen to be on seems to start weakening.
Hmm.
All right, Unok, you're up next.
All right, so I'm prone and I'm clumsy
And underwater.
and underwater. I would like to do that thing again with my spear for a hero point, whipping my spear at him so I could go back to him.
Okay. Sure.
All right. And should automatically take like any penalties off me, right? Because of the clumsy.
Yes.
Ah,
All right, that is unfortunately a miss as you've thrown your spear up.
luckily it returns to me.
It does indeed, but you continue to sink, your breath slowing.
I will attempt to swim up.
Make an athletics check. One moment. Let me just check to see if the armor already applies your penalties.
I believe it should, but because my penalty is -3.
Let's see. Check penalty is -3, which is skills, athletics, 14, 20. It has not applied that -3. That's fine.
I think it's because I do have +5 strength. I
no,
believe
I'm
that's
calculating. I'm calculating it. I can see it.
Okay, so I have to manually put in the -3.
Yes, please.
Oh boy.
Oh, actually, if you go to activities, there may be a swim button.
Activities. Yes, swim.
Okay. All right, you managed to succeed and swim upwards, breaking through the surface and catching a breath.
All right. Still have one more then. Oh God. Screw it. Gonna swim back to the island.
All right. You are back at the island as you climb back over the rocks.
That's all I can do.
All right, done and done. Which then brings
Also,
us.
don't forget to take my hero point.
I will. Which brings us to Dante. Thankfully, being regurgitated out, you are not going to be taking any automatic damage.
Yep. Just carefully and groggily standing up, because I know I'd be on the freaking floor.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm contemplating things because there's two things I could do. Both of which are one which is in one off, but one that is, and it's looking like it. You know what? We're just gonna go for we're you know what? We are going to save it in case for dire because I still have spells I can use. I'm going to use Horizon Thunder Sphere, and I'm going to see if I crit.
Okay, let's do it.
I am going to use my crit.
All right. With the natural 20, let's see what happens here. $52 points of damage as the sphere of thunder and lightning blows up in its face. It pulls its head out, burns, now covering it as it roars in pain.
Oops, I forgot to grab one thing because due to it critting, it is. Oops, I did not want to do that. It is Dazzled 1.
Okay, Dazzled 1 indeed. As it blasts its head, it gets to its turn. And with its large hand, you see what looks to be this huge, kind of furious-looking burn mark on its palm. Again, the holes, the maggots, everything causing it just agony as it screams and strikes the platform you guys are standing on. There's this splitting, cracking sound, and the rocks from that area of the platform plunge into the water as all of you are sent down into the depths of the inky black lake. And that is where we're going to end today's session. Guys, thank you so much for listening.
I don't get them.
No, that's because we're 15 minutes over time.
Yeah.
But thank you guys, everyone, for coming and joining us today. We hope you had a great time. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. Very special thank you to all of my players for coming out and having a little bit of time and, just having a bit of fun. The boss battle came a lot quicker than I thought it was, but, hey, we did a thing, and it was good. As for the rest of the things, obviously it is Christmas in a few very, very short days. So please, if you do celebrate well, celebrate wisely, celebrate with love and kindness because tis the season after all. And we will see you guys hopefully next week if everyone's available, but we'll see how we go. Again, just please be patient, as everyone's currently got commitments due to this time to family and other stuff like that. And as you know, the Dead Aussie Gamer channel is always about mental wellness, family, and all the things that bring us joy. So that's not always going to be a game. So there you go. As for our next session, now the next session that we have should be Reign of Winter on Wednesday, but. And I say this resoundingly, but that is Christmas in Australia. So it is going to come down to a bunch of different factors, so just be aware of that. Otherwise, we do have our Friday game, which we are going to be using. So yeah, come tune in for 7 Dooms for Sandpoint if you're not here for the Wednesday. So yeah, there you go. No time for information today, but I will say this: I do wish you all a very happy festive season. Stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Bye, folks.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.